Hi again, everyone. Today we're going to continue to look at 8.6. We want to reinforce what we have learned yesterday. So today we're going to continue to learn how to tell time to the nearest 5 minutes. And again, as we looked at these vocabulary yesterday, analog clocked and nearest 5 minutes. Let's get to our lesson. Before we do our actual lesson, we're going to look at the problem of the day. Mrs. Gomes' class is saving $35 for a pizza party. So far, they have collected $27. How much more money do they need to collect? So we're going to solve the problem. First, as we look at the problem, it is clear that we're going to have to subtract because we want to find out how much more money do they need to collect. So far, they have collected $27, and so we're going to subtract 27 from 35. Let's do our little tens in one frame. So we're going to draw our tens in one frame. Then we're going to make our little T here for our tens place, and our ones for our ones place. And so we place the number 35. And from that, we're going to subtract 27. Let's see, we're going to begin in our ones place. So the first number is 5, on the top is 5, and the bottom is 7. So it clearly shows that we have to regroup because we cannot take away 7 from 5. So we're going to go to the tens place and we're going to borrow a 10. So we're going to cross out our 3. It will now become a 2. And in our ones place, we're going to have 15 ones. Now, we're going to take away 7 from 15. And we could do that by drawing 15 circles or 15 tally marks. And then we could subtract 7. So we're going to take away 7 from 15. And we're going to see what our answer is. So 7 from 10, leave 3. And then we're going to add the 5 to the 3, which will give us 8. So our answer there is going to be 8. Now, in our tens place, we have 2. And we're going to take away 2 from 2. So therefore, our answer is 8. So therefore, it shows that Miss Gomes' class still need $8 to reach their goal. So the answer is 8. So if you have that answer, your answer is correct. So she needs $8 more to reach her goal of $35. Let's look at the other problem. Now, we're going to start with our problem. I can tell time to the nearest 5 minutes. So right here we have what is called an analog clock. On our clock, there are minute hand and hour hand. Now, the clock also has 5 minutes between each number. So we're going to start from the 12. So if we go from the 12, boys and girls, and we count again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, we have made one revolution. And so it shows us that 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. So remember, the important part is we have the hour hand and the minute hand, and we know 60 minutes is equal to 1 hour. And we also know that when we count in increments of 5. So those are some important details, boys and girls, for you to remember. Let's continue with our lesson. I can tell time to the nearest 5 minutes. Again, we're going to review our hour hand and our minute hand. And as I said earlier, that our hour hand is a little bit shorter than our minute hand. So the hour hand is the one that is in blue, and the minute hand is the one that is in red. So today we want to find the time 7:30. So first we're going to start with our hour hand. So we're going to use our little marker here to draw to the number 7. So we're going to go to number 7, which is 7 o'clock. Then we're going to go from the 12 and we're going to count until we get to 30 minutes. So let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it lands on the 6. So this shows the hour 7:30. 7:30, boys and girls. And as you see, our minute hand is much longer than, or a little longer than our hand. So that shows 7:30 on our analog clock. Let's get to the next one. I can tell time again to the nearest 5 minutes. So this time, boys and girls, we want to look at the hour 3:25, or 25 minutes after 3. And again, we're going to begin with our hour hand. So we're going to locate the 3 on our analog clock to get the hour 3 o'clock. So we're going to move our little cursor to the 3, right there, boys and girls. Then we're going to go back to our 12 to count 25 minutes. So let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wow, we land on the 5. So that shows 3:25 or 25 minutes after 3 o'clock. So you could tell it in either way, 3:25 or 25 minutes after 3 o'clock. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Again, I can tell time to the nearest 5 minutes because we're using increments of 5 minutes. Now, this time we have to draw the hour that is represented on the analog clock. So we're going to see what hour is that. We're going to read the clock, right? So when we read clock, boys and girls, we're going to begin with our hour hand. So we're going to see what hour is the hour hand pointing to, what number is the hour hand pointing to. So we can see the hour hand is pointing to the 10. So right away we know it's 10 o'clock. So we're going to put our 10 there. So we're going to draw the 10 right there. And then we're going to figure out how many minutes after 10 o'clock, right? So we're going to go back again to our 12, that's our marker. And we're going to use increments of 5. So we're going to see how many minutes after 10 is on this clock. So we're going to start 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So therefore it is 10 minutes after 10. Or we could say 10:10. So I think we have come to the end of this lesson. I hope you have learned a lot. And remember, stay safe. Okay, bye.